You want to state your name for the record and proceed with your testimony?
Good evening. My name is Rebecca Fabiano. And for the last 5 years, our organization, Therapy Philly, has been running the Flame Captain Initiative, a summer job program for teens throughout the city, and in particular in Kensington. The program is funded by the William Penn Foundation, Drexel University, who are a key partner of Parks and Recreation Play Street program. We are considered one of the critical components that creates the status of enhanced play streets with a focus on literacy. I've been a resident of Kensington since 2007 and very much aware of the extreme challenges residents as well as those of us providing services face in achieving our vision. At face value, it looks like our program was a success this summer. We gave out hundreds of books, provided 300 hours of free programming to about 35 children, and we partnered with organizations like the Free Library, Treehouse Books, and the Sierra Show to provide additional programming. I suppose if you count those things and the fact we kept everyone from getting COVID, and we kept our teens and children safe from injury or worse, then it was a success. However, let me tell you what also happened this summer. It's our goal to hire people from the neighborhoods where we work. Regrettably, we were only able to hire 7 people this summer from Kensington, 5 youth and 2 adults. That's 13% of our goal of 36 people. And we were only able to provide programming on 3 out of the 20 approved play streets. That's 15% of the total number of play streets. I walk to and from every single play street to create the walking routes the teens take to and from each street, and I share that information with the CRO and the captain to make sure they agree those are the best and safest routes for our teens. Some years we've had great success with support from the 24th. Unfortunately, this year, it took multiple attempts before I got a response and never got the support I needed. This summer, I had to eliminate street after street after street, not because the designated play street itself was a problem, but because walking along many of the streets in Kensington is like a scene from a horror film. It is nearly impossible for me and my colleague, just the 2 of us, to walk down the streets. They could be as large as Allegheny or as local as streets like Hilton or Westmoreland. There was no way a group of teens and their shopping carts could get through past the piles of trash, people selling drugs, people smoking crack or shooting up, whether it's themselves or someone else, people passed out from selling or using drugs. And I'm just talking logistics. I'm not even talking about the stress and trauma of having to navigate that all day. It's part of their job. Some of our favorite, most popular play streets on the north side of Kensington and east side of Allegheny, north side of Allegheny, east side of Kensington, neither of those streets are navigable, so they were eliminated. So very quickly this summer, those 20 play streets became 12, which became 8, which became 6. And ultimately, we were only able to identify 3 streets where we could somewhat safely provide our programming and walk to and from each day. During our interviews, we asked candidates if they're willing to work in any of the neighborhoods where we were programming, and 2 candidates flat out said they would not work in Kensington. During youth recruitment, parents and teens we've worked with in the past, so they were not letting their kids walk in Kensington this summer. And during one of our information sessions, a resident of Kensington said it sounded like a great opportunity, but they would not let their teen walk down Allegheny or Kensington Ave, which they would need to get to in order to get to our office on the street. After 1 day of training, the parent of the play captain called and said her son would not be coming back because the walk was too traumatizing. It makes me sad, it makes me angry that the city has written this neighborhood off and is willing to let opportunities as this slip away. Things like this never happen in other parts of the city. When can residents expect relief, and when can organizations like ours get support to meet our mission?